Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine, and I'm back again with another video, and this time it is going to be something very interesting as Q4 is coming around, and for a beginner like me this is going to be my first Q4 and I'm very excited about it. And in this video I'm going to share with you some of the Halloween KDP niches that I have identified based on my research and that I feel that would be good to try for a beginners like me. And I'm going to share with you 5 niches in this video, and some of the niches would be having some bonus niches as well. So this is going to be the part 1 of Halloween KDP niches for beginners. I'll have part 2 as well coming up next on this channel. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you have not already done that, and watch the video till the end to know about the Halloween KDP niches for the beginners. I'll see you on the other side of the video. Alright, so in this video I'll be sharing with you 5 Halloween niches for KDP beginners. And let me just talk about the niches category that we're going to take a look in some moment. So the first one is very new and very unique, and this is something going to be pretty interesting as well. Then another category is planner. The third one is coloring book and activity book. And the most important thing about this category is that these are very low competition. All these categories, the niches that I'm going to share today are having very low competition. So as a beginner, the chances are good that if we try this, we might be able to kind of get some good result out of it. Okay, let's talk about how I found these niches. So let me tell you, I haven't used any of the external tools. I haven't used any paid membership tools. I don't want to invest anything into getting any subscription tools or anything. So that's the reason I haven't used any tools for finding these niches. And second thing is I have kind of used a completely free approach in order to get these niches. And this completely free approach is using Amazon itself. Yes, using Amazon itself, I have derived these niches. So let's take a look at some of the important points to note before we take a look at these niches. So the very first point to note is whatever the niches that I'm going to share might not be the best selling one. Okay, these are having the low competition, that is for sure, but might not be the best selling one. And second thing is this is just an experiment of mine as a KDP beginner to identify the low competition niches so that I can kind of increase my footprint across the niches. So this is just an experiment of mine to identify the niches. And about sales, so there isn't any guarantee of sales that would definitely happen or not. This is something that we can give it a try. If sales happen, that is well and good. If sales doesn't happen, then something that we'll gain is we'll learn something, we'll implement something, we'll have gain some experience, and with this experience we'll be able to grow. So these were all the important points to note about the niches that I'm going to share next. Okay, so have talked enough about it, and now it's time to reveal what are going to be those 5 Halloween KDP niches for a beginner like me. Okay, so niche number 1, as I said, the first one is something new and something unique. Okay, and this is a category of low content book, and the niche number 1 is Halloween coupon book. So let's now go to Amazon and see how exactly this Halloween coupon book is going to do. So I have opened Amazon.com, and the very first thing that I do when I just open Amazon.com and I have to do the niche research is that I change the pin code to some of the US pin code. Okay, US zip code. So this is what I have entered, and it is of Los Angeles. And let's put it down, Halloween coupon book. And we could see that Amazon itself was suggesting, so that means people are looking for a Halloween coupon book. And the interesting thing over here is that we have just got 95 results. So that means it is a very low competition keyword. And if we take a look at this, so I already have installed one of the plugin. So that's the reason I'm able to see the BSR ranks over here. Okay, so this is a sponsored, so that means the people are running the ads for this keyword. So that's the reason we are able to see the sponsored ads. And the sponsored ads are having very low BSR. But this seems to be some other books related to Halloween. But let's take a look at whatever the results that we have got explicitly related to the keyword that we search for, Halloween coupon book. So this book seems to have been published in September 20, so last year. And see, there is a BSR. So probably this book would have got the sale during the Halloween season last year. Okay, so this is a very high value of the BSR. So as I said, it might not be best selling, but it indicates that there were some sales those happened. And interestingly over here, you can see that there is another book that is showing up, and this was just recently published in August 2021. So that means people are making book in this category. Okay, here is another one that was there for September 2020, and this also has got some kind of a BSR. So that means this book has got sales as well. Okay, so for a beginner like me, I'll not be worrying more about the lower number of BSR, but at least if I see that, okay, there are some BSRs for the book, so that means there have some sales happen to it. So for me, even one or two sales would be a good enough sales. So definitely, this is our first niche Halloween coupon book, as it has got 94 results, so it's a good candidate to try this Halloween. Okay, let's now go to our presentation again and take a look at the bonus niche for our niche number one. And that bonus niche is another keyword which says that blank coupon book for Halloween. Let's now go to Amazon and take a look at blank coupon book for Halloween. And you'll see it has just written as 54 results. So that means very, very, very low competition. Some of the books are not having any of the PSR. That means those haven't yet got any sales, but we can see that certainly there are books which have got some sales, and it is this indication that it has got sales. So I'm probably assuming that during Halloween time, these books might get one or two sales. So definitely something to experiment for, something to try out for. So this was our niche number one. Now let's go to niche number two. And niche number two is something in the category of planner. So this is about Halloween planner notebook. Okay, again, I'm switching over to Amazon and just searching for Halloween planner. Let me, Halloween planner notebook. Okay, let me type in there. So it has already kind of shown that Halloween planner notebook. Okay, and by the way, this is another plugin that I have added. So that because of that, I'm getting some additional suggestions from Amazon. But by default, we will get the suggestions from Amazon if you don't have this plugin as well. These are just the additional keywords that it is showing. Okay, Halloween planner notebook. And if you take a look at it, it is just having 500 results. So this is also a very good category. And here you can see that in the earlier one, there were few other books which were not having any BSRs, but over here, for this one, you can see that all the books that we are seeing it over here are having some BSR number. So that means it definitely has got some sales, and during Halloween season, the probability is very high that we might get sales around this. So once again, a good candidate to try out as a beginner and see whether we are able to get the sales or not. Okay, let's now go to niche number three, and niche number three is something as Halloween is coming around. So a good candidate is a countdown book. Okay, so niche number three for Halloween KDP niches for beginner is countdown to Halloween coloring book. So this is a candidate of coloring book, and it is basically a countdown book. So let me go to Amazon and search for countdown to Halloween Oops, I misspelled it. Halloween coloring. And by the way, you can see it over here that these are all the suggestions that we are getting from Amazon itself. So that means people are searching for it. And you can try and take a look at the other ones as well. But for now, let's take a look at the one that I have identified, and that is Halloween, that is Countdown to Halloween Coloring Book. And take a look at this, it is just 39 results. So very low competition. Here, this one is a sponsored one. So that means people are running ad for this keyword. And it has got BSR of 19,270, very low, pretty good. Here again, and this is without ad, it has got 158,925. I guess it is the same book for which was there for ads. So pretty good, I guess. And here we can see that this is another book that has got sales, and this was published just in August 31, 2021. So that means just a few days back, and it has already started getting sales. So yes, even if we have got some number in BSR, might not be a pretty low, but still if it's a BSR is there, so that means that book is selling. And for a beginner like me, it's a good enough hope to at least try for that niche. So yes, this was Countdown to Halloween Coloring Book is something a good niche, and it's part of a number 3 niche. So as a beginner, we can try that niche. Let's now take a look at niche number 4. And niche number 4 is also a candidate of coloring book, and this one is a farting Halloween coloring book. Sounds interesting, right? So let's take a look at this farting Halloween coloring book. Okay. And once again, this is a very low competition book having just around 230 results. People are running ads, and I guess this is the same book. So it looks like there are different keywords that this book has targeted, and for that it is kind of a showing up results. And this is once again another book, very low BSR. And here we can see that this one has got some BSR, so that means it might have made sales in last Halloween, because this was published in July 2020 last year. Okay, so I think it's worth to kind of try it. And this book was published in 2019, and it has also got some BSR. So I'm assuming that it was due to some sales those happened in 2020 Halloween. So yeah, good enough to try for beginners. We can see that there are a few other books which are having some BSR. So assuming that it might have got some sales last year itself. So good candidate for at least try and see whether it is working this time or not. Then niche number 4 bonus is something about farting Halloween coloring book itself, but here a twist is we have added unicorn to it. Okay, so let's go to here and search for this. Let's say we are getting unicorn. Okay, in the suggestion. So here it is, we have got unicorn coloring book, and the number of results are just 59. So it is very low competition book. And you can see that there are a few books which have got some sales, low in BSR. So certainly good one to try out. And let's now come to our niche number 5. And this is in the category of activity book. And this is about Halloween dot markers activity book. Okay, so people generally say that coloring books and activity books kind of do pretty well during this festival season. So we have seen a few coloring books, and now it's time for taking a look at the activity book. So this is going to be Halloween dot markers activity book. Okay, suggestion was there. Okay, Halloween dot markers activity book, and you can see that there are few more as well. This is Amazon is automatically giving us a suggestion, so that means people are searching for. So you can take a look at these others as well. But for now, let's take a look at the Halloween dot markers activity book. Okay, so results are just 127, and this once again is a very low competition book. And we can see the sponsored books over here which are having low BSRs. 7:30. This one is quite high, but that's fine. It will come down during Halloween. And this one, without any ad, this seems to be a very lower BSR, and this was published just in July. So that means a book that was published just in July, 2 months back, it has already started getting some traction and started getting some sales. Okay, this one was in 2020, but see the BSR, it is very lower. So yes, a good enough pointers it is giving to get started and exploring this niche, create the book around it, and see how we are getting the results if we try creating this book and publishing on Amazon KDP. Okay, so this was niche number 5. So in this video, we have taken a look at 5 different niches for Halloween, and that is something good enough to get started for KDP beginners like me. As I said, there isn't any guarantee of sales, but looking at the statistics and data from Amazon itself, it looks like that some of the books are getting some sales during the Halloween season. So for a beginner like me, it is a kind of a ray of hope, like probably we'll get a sale as well if we create a book in that category. So yes, so that was it. In this video, we explore 5 niches, and next video as well, I'm going to share few more Halloween KDP niches for beginners, and those would be in the category of low content as well as high content books as well. So make sure that if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do hit that subscribe button and make sure that you hit that bell notification as well, so you'll get notified as soon as I upload a new video. And I'll see you in the next video. And if you like this video, make sure that you hit the like button. And if you're going to try any of these niches and you're going to experiment with it, make sure that you write that in the comment section that you're going to try it. And whenever you make any sales for this book, I'll appreciate that if you come back and update it in comments saying that you have got some sales. So that would be kind of very helpful for anyone who has started just new and has come to this video and exploring about niches. So you might get some inspiration from your comment. So that was basically it. Thank you very much for watching the video till here, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much.